Right. Has it gone on the right one this time, chat? Because there's some weird shit going on with YouTube. YouTube has just randomly put me on a vertical stream. I've never set up a vertical stream, so I'd love to know how that's happened, because I don't even have the settings in to do a vertical stream. So I have no idea what's going on with YouTube, chat. But yeah, that was weird. Apparently, that'll probably affect how this stream gets pushed out. But who gives a shit anyway? I'm not really worried. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened there. Like, I haven't never set up a vertical stream on YouTube or on Streamlabs, but it automatically set it as, I clicked this stream and it went in as a vertical randomly. So bizarre. Anyway, I think it should be sorted now. Have we got anyone there to let me check and see if, let me just go, that one's private. So let's go into this one now. Let me just see if this one's working. Right, come out of there. So we now have... We had like 30, 40 people in that then. So I'm presuming... hopefully they'll come over into this one. It's not me, Gary. Honestly, I can't physically do a vertical stream without set. I've never ever set one up, so there's no settings on my channel for it must be YouTube. YouTube must have bugged and like done something weird, because there is no setting for me to do on Streamlabs to make it vertical, because I've never set it up. So there's no way of even doing it by accident. It's literally impossible, because I don't have any of it set up. There's no option on my stream for vertical. I haven't got it on the settings or anything. There is a way of doing it, but I've never set it up, so I don't know how. It looks more like a YouTube issue, because it didn't even have the right title. It had no title, and it was just in vertical format. It was weird, Gary. Like, if you look at the thumbnail's in vertical format, but the stream wasn't. Yeah, but if you look at the thumbnail, the code to the thumbnail to that was vertical. But I hadn't, like, how the hell was that set up? It's bizarre. Very weird situation. I don't know what. It looks like a YouTube bug. Just random. I've had them before anyway, so it's no surprise there. It's not, Marty. It's not. That's a different... That stream's private because YouTube bugged. It was a wrong stream. This stream is totally public to everyone. This stream is completely public to everyone. The one we just went live on was a bugged stream. So I've made that private on purpose, because we don't want people going into that, because it was bugged. So we just restarted it on this one. So yeah, that everyone can see the stream. This is not a private stream. This is public. Yeah, it was just a random issue there with YouTube. YouTube being YouTube, as per usual. Right, let's jump into this one. I'm going to jump into a practice session. We've got a massive arse fire near us here at the moment. I've just had to look out the window to see which way it's going, but it looks like it's blowing away. But massive fire in Widnes, like huge. It's fucking... The whole sky's full of smoke. So if you search it on Twitter or X, just search Widnes fire and you'll see... Fucking huge fire. Like, you can see it out our window. I was thinking of shutting the windows, but it's going away. It looks like it's blowing across towards like Warrington way. So yeah, the windows are fine open for now. Yeah, massive arse fire.
I'm going to meet Mummy at the bus stop.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, very nice. Very nice. Bye. It literally looks like, yeah. Well, it's not. It's on the edge of Widnes. It's actually, I think it's in Ditch. It's like Ditchfield Industrial Estate. I think it looks like, and it looks. What it looks like to me is the industrial estate in Ditchfield. Like there's a, it's like on the way to Hale before you get to Speak. It's like across the water, but it's massive. I'll show you. Look, I took a picture out the window. I'll show you now. So from our bedroom window, this is what you can see at the moment. That's what you can see from our bedroom window. Big ass fire though, massive. Right, we want have we got the app on? We've got the app on. We want that on. We want overlay. We want to launch that one. Pardon me. Right, I need to preview it because it's going to be in the wrong place again. I need to see if there's a way of resaving that. Seems to be, it's a little bit bugged. Right. Hot chili, yeah. Someone farted. Someone had a curry and just farted and let loose in Ditchfield or wherever it is. Hopefully no one's injured. It looks like it's in like a it looks like it's an industrial plant, but obviously it's in working hours, so I would presume that hopefully everyone got out of it, because it's a fucking big fire. It's massive. Oh, my screen just went off. Right, we want setup. Should be wet on track, so we'll go in with what are we doing? I wonder if, yeah, I think we're going with that one, aren't we? Right, let's load that up. Kind of wondering if we should be on the, like, we're not starting the race on a wet setup. I don't know if it'd be better just doing this on a wet setup and then, do you know what? I might do that, you know. I might try this time. Let me go with, let me just load that up. Oh wait, there. Let me, before I load that up, what power? What 0.87. So I might try doing this today, and then I know when it dries out, it might heat the tires up a bit quicker if we go in with a wet setup. We can always lower the aero a little bit anyway. Right. It's not raining, but the track is wet, so it's gonna be, yeah, it is raining actually. It is raining. Right, let me just go and get this back on so we can launch the overlay. Right. I'm gonna just see if there's much of a difference between this and how I had the other setup. Yeah, I'll fix that now. Oh, no, it's going to bug it, isn't it? Might be all right still, actually. I'm just going to go in with the race setup because I just want to see if the wet setup, how it feels. It might actually end up being a better at warming the tires up if we go in the race with a wet setup. The only problem with that is when it dries out, I don't know if it'll be worse or better or what, but we'll take aero off it anyway. Let's just let him go while we're warming up the tires. Oh, it's Hinterman. Right, let's just get a bit of heat in these tires. I don't really know what the difference is between the wet and the dry setup. Other than, like, obviously they put maybe a bit of more TC in that on. I would presume there's some suspension changes, but Right, let's just see what it's like with the full fuel with the wet setup. I might do this, you know, and just risk and see what it's like. It might warm the tires up quicker if we go in with the wet setup, and then because last time I went with the dry setup and it just really struggled to get any sort of heat in the tires, so might be worth a try. Oh, it's going to do that. Oh, interesting. At least you saved it. Still need to get a bit of heat in the tires. You right, Chuckles? You right, John? You right, Dave? Oh, it's a hot one tonight, chat. It feels very stuffy in here. It will definitely just be the one race that we'll be doing today. I won't be doing in this stream. It'll just be the one ELMS race. Unless we get wiped out at the start, then we'll go and do some more on the other account. We'll chill out on that one. Oof, bit too deep. I've got me Dyson on, but I wouldn't say it keeps me cool. It just circulates warm air basically. But I do have my Dyson on behind me there. That's too deep. That was awful. Ah, that track limit is a bitch in the practice, but in the race you'll get away with that. Very hard to get the braking for that corner when it's wet. Very difficult braking point. You got a big thunderstorm? I love thunderstorms. I like thunderstorms. Oh, brake. Have I braked too? No, we're okay. Oh my god, I've cut that one now. Piss off. Yeah, I feel like I made the right choice not doing that one. Yeah, I think it cools down for the 6 hours this weekend. There's a 6 hour Le Mans race on this weekend. I'll be doing solo. I think I'm going to do it solo. But they'll I think it cools down on the weekend, so we don't need to worry about the temperatures too much. It really does not want to turn in for that corner. I actually feel like you could go a little bit more rearwards with the brake bias here. Let's just try one click more and just see what it behaves like. Just need to try and get a lap in here anyway. Man, that guy at the top there is flying. Don't know how they do that kind of pace in the wet. I'm not very good in the wet though, so yeah, it definitely feels like you need more brake bias to the rear. Seems to be rotating a bit now. Yeah, that's better. Well, thank you. I think the track's starting to dry up a bit, isn't it? We're not that far off, actually. We're not a million miles off. And we're doing race practice here with race fuel, so... You gained 16 positions in your race, Sander. Nice. Oh, that was a bit of a shit line. Ah, wrong line. That corner is absolute bitch to get the braking right. Thought he was going to send that then.
That time was a 1:53.41.
Might go. I'm hoping, do you know what I'm hoping? I'm going to risk going in with a full wet setup. I'm going to hope it's wetter than last time, because apparently this race, apparently it can be wetter. Like, it can be quite wet all the way through and then dry out very late. So I'm going to take a risk that it might be a bit wetter than last time and just go in with this setup, because it feels nice, this. What I might need to do, though, check what brake vents they've got on that. I might need to up the brake vents, because when it dries out, I want it to warm the tires up quicker. What are the tires at now? Right. Let me just see what the setup's got for the brake vents on the wet setup. Let's have a little look. Yeah. So we'll go. We'll take a risk and put a bit of brake vents on. I mean, I think it'll be okay. When it dries up, it might cause an issue, but if we have to go to the soft, like the dry tire, it will help get a bit of heat into the tires, I think. So I'm also going to go to 46.0. Everything else on there is fine. Right, let me just save that one and rename that one. We'll call it ELMS use. Save. And where's that? So that one's there now. So we're going to use that in the race. We're going to use that in quali. That one in the race. And I need to just check something else, though. What I want to check is... where's the endurance setup? I just want to check what TC this runs normally. 667. So we'll probably go like 668 once it dries up. So 668, remember that. Right, let's just put the well, we don't really want, there's no point testing quali with how wet it is on track, because I don't think it's wet enough. Like at the moment it's only what it looks quite it says it's 40%, but I just delete the old ones, Gary. Plus also there's a reason why I don't sometimes use the same. You don't always use the same setup. For example, if in a dry race, you don't always use the same setup because it could be hot, so your brake vents will be different. So I normally name it like for a race that I'm using, because, like for example, there I put the brake vents up, and then that's because it's going to dry out, and I want the tires to warm up quicker. So you wouldn't, if it was a fully wet race, you wouldn't do that. So I'd just go back to the normal go setup basic if it was just a full wet race. So yeah, I normally just try and name them by the race that we're doing, so I know what I'm picking, because normally I'll just go back to the other one. Oh god, it's warm in here. It's not much point. What is it saying for the track here now? Wet. I mean, let me just go back to that. Dates are fine. It's just that if you've got the latest go setup for the app, you always start with that as a baseline anyway, and then I alter for the race that I'm doing, because and just save it by the name of the race. Because if you had a race that was fully wet, you wouldn't do what I've just done, like with some of this setup. So you're changing it. You're right, Gel. Oh, it's so hot in here. I am sweating. Oh, do you know what? I probably should check whether I've got the brake vents on this setup. They are. They're on. Okay. Oh, no, don't do that. Okay, false alarm. They're fine. 40% should be fine. True, Sander, true. Yeah, you have to get rid of yours, Gary. I did tell you. Could do with... Is there a fresh lobby, actually? You know what? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. If there's a fresh lobby, I'm going to go into it because that'll represent quali a little bit more. Let me just see if there's a fresh one. Right, yeah, there you go. That'll be better for practicing quali, I think, because I think qualifying's a little bit more close to when it's raining. So it'll make it a lot less grip. I bet there's probably a few people have gone into this one. All right, let's go and practice this quali. We know that the setup for the race is going to be fine for the wet phase. I really hope it stays wet for a while in the rain. Praying it stays wet. Right, let me get the Go setup on the overlay. At least we have the weather report now on this. Obviously, normally we haven't got that, but I've got the weather report at the top of the screen now, so I can kind of see what the weather's going to be doing. Going a bit far, isn't it? The start of this race could be quite chaotic as well, couldn't it? It was a bit chaotic at the start last time. We managed to get through some chaos, didn't we? Without getting any damage. It's a lot less grip. A lot less grip in the fresh lobby. I think this is closer to what quali will feel like, I think. Why is it a lot harder on PC, Sander? Is it more dicking around? Right, how long have we got? 25 minutes. We'll do one practice quali here now, and then I'm just gonna chill for 10 minutes because it's a bit warm in here. Ooh, it's a bit late on the brakes. Houdini! Thank you very much for the 41 months, Legend. Appreciate it. Smash that Legend mode there for Houdini, chat. Thank you for the support, man. Ah, it's too deep. I know VR is good for racing, Blades of Steel. It's fucking brilliant for racing games. Like GT7 in VR is probably a seller of it. Like, one of the best experiences you can have on Gran Turismo 7 is in VR. However, I wouldn't say it's the best way to get fast. I wouldn't say it's the fastest way to drive. I mean, it's preferential, but I do think you're better racing on, like, if you're competitive, I do think you're better racing on a screen of some form. Alright, let's go again. Should have a bit more heat in the tires now. Yeah, I've heard that VR is good on this. We'll try it one day if I ever get the adapter for the PSVR 2. I may try it in the future. Well, that was close to a track limit. I would think Dave probably uses the PlayStation one. The PSVR 2. Oh, slow down. Messi already scored.
6.81.
Ronaldo's going to be crying, isn't he? Oh, it's gone. I felt that go quite early then. I felt that go very early. How long have we got for the race? 20 minutes. Oh.
He's literally on his laptop.
Alright. Let's... I just feel like chilling before this race, you know, because it's so warm. It's so warm in here. Like, it's boiling, chat. This is simulating being in a real car. I swear. I'm just. Let's see what it says. I don't know what they've. I don't know if they've lowered the temperatures yet for. Like, I know they upped it and then they lower and then they up. So tomorrow 32, Wednesday 35. Oh, fuck off. 39 now on 39 on Thursday, chat. 39 now. What the heck? Can we just not have 39 degrees? Fuck's sake. That's too hot. That is too hot for the UK with no MAC. That is going to be a sweaty night. Oh my god, my hay fever is... Uh, sweating. Sweaty, sweaty, sweaty. Oh. How long have we got? Let's just go back to this. Car feels a bit sketchy with the qualifying set. It must be the ride height. I wonder if need to go a little bit lower on the ride height with lower fuel, possibly. All right, we got 15, just over 15 minutes before the race starts. I don't know if I'll be in top split, you know, by the way, again, because we lost the R on this account, didn't we? We lost a little, we're like 1 or 2 bars away from silver 3 again after losing. We got it back and then we keep losing it with bad, like some really shit luck on this account. I hope we'll be in split 1, but I don't know with how much we lost. If we end up in split 2, that'll be a bit disappointing. But I mean, we just need to get the DR back on this account. We'll probably try and get some back tomorrow, I think. Well, in the evening tomorrow. In the morning, we're going to do the other account and just have some fun again. Getting the try and get that green badge sorted for the other account. We got the silver DR sorted on that account going from the back of the grid. We just need to get the silver SR, and then we can start doing the silver races then, which will be a lot more fun. I really wanted to get that bloody Interlagos race done. That would have been fun from the back of the grid. 38 GT3s. But there is a... what did I say? Oh, yeah, Monza no chicane. Monza no chicane is GT3 sprint thing, 30-minute race. 38 cars from the back will be fun on that.
I missed the air conditioning and work already.
Sad.
It's so
Have you seen Thursday? Oh, 39. Fun. It's Ditchfield, that where that fire is.
No, it's the recycling.
The what?
Recycling plant. Fresco recycling plant.
Never even heard of it. It must be like a industrial one, not a public one.
Yeah, they've evacuated all the factories from around it. Loads of fellas on the bus and saying that they've been evacuated because there's chemicals on them.
It's going more towards Warrington way, isn't it? The smoke, I think. It doesn't seem to be coming over here. It looks like it's going over there.
They said they've got to evacuate it all because they've got chemicals on site.
Well, they won't have any more. They'll be on fire.
With all like cardboard and plastic and stuff. That's why it's so bad.
Lovely. Nice bit of pollution for the air. Right. Oh. I feel like I'm going to struggle with this race with how warm it is, isn't it? I'm glad it's not as long. I'm glad it's 90 minutes, not 100 minutes now, this race, because that would have been super sweaty. How many laps did this... That reminds me. I can't remember how many laps this went last time. I can't think. I put too much fuel in last time, didn't I? I think we need to just do it a little bit more than what it says. So just wait, just judge it a little, just put a little bit extra to what it tells us the laps are. Don't go too far with it. You're right, Silent. How are you, mate? What in here, Blades? I don't know. I mean, I think it's like, it was supposed to be like 29-30 today here. Like 29-30 degrees outside. But it's going warmer tomorrow and then warmer again Wednesday and then really hot on Thursday. Thursday's going to nearly hit 40, which is that's actually quite crazy, to be honest. 39 in the UK, where I think that a couple of years ago it hit like 38, 39. Or did it hit 40? It might have hit 40, I can't remember. And that was close to unbearable. That was just horrible. Did not enjoy that temperature. I can tolerate it now, but it's still extremely sweaty and hot. Yeah, but Thursday's going to be a test. A test of how much weight I'll lose, probably. Maybe I should put my watch on and see how much. Yeah, I mean, in some countries it's not too bad because you have AC, but obviously we don't have AC like here, so yeah. I mean, in the car it was saying 34, 33, 34, but that's because you're in the sun. You're not in the shade. Hello. That's because obviously you're in the sun when you're in the car. But still, it's gonna be interesting on Thursday. Definitely, we'll just do the morning and then the evening. We will not be streaming. I'll probably wait until like 5:30, 6ish, maybe 6 o'clock before we go live on Thursday. I think there's a champ race on Thursday. Is there? Is it? I think the ELMS is on a Wednesday. I think the Thursday is the WEC one. So we could probably just wait for the 7 o'clock slot and just go live at like 20 to 7. Do that race for the Thursday evening one. One good thing is there is a nice breeze coming through. It's literally blowing my curtain to bits here. There is a really nice breeze coming through. Oh. Tell you what, let's go and have a little look. Let's go and have a little look at who's in the race. It'll probably be quite busy, won't it? Let's go and have a little look at who's entered. So we got 164 splits. Oh god, I hope we end up in top split. Otherwise, that'll suck if we're in split 2. Let's have a little look how many golds we've got. So we've got 1, 2. Oh, I'm gonna have to redo it because I have to load them all up before I count. Right, let's try again. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 4 GT3 golds. Might not be too bad. Might not be too bad, that. We might make it in. We might make it in. Fucking hell. The fuck is that curtain doing? Go away. The curtain's trying to attack me here. It's crazy arse. So yeah, 10 minutes to chill, chat. We're just gonna chill and just I'll tell you what, let's go and have a little watch of. I think Gamble was on track then, wasn't he? Let's go and watch him in the wet. Humidity, Sander, that's why. It'll be just humidity of where you are and how close to it. Is it normally like with the equator as well, like something to do with like the strength of the sun, how it feels in terms of the UV?
Right, you know that thing on the fridge?
Huh.
I opened it and it actually fell off. It's cracked down the middle.
Yeah, I know, it's been like for a while.
And one of the milk things...
Have you told Mummy?
She's into it. It's only just happened. One of the milk fingers cracked. That was... I cleaned all the milk up off the floor.
1 minute. 1 minute, chat. Alright. Oh god, hot. Right, I'm back. How long have we got? We've only got 5 minutes, haven't we? I don't think there's any. Right, let's just come up. Let's just jump out and wait. Or that enough drink? Probably not, but try and make do with what's in that. Where's my glove? Out. I hope we're in top split, but I am a little bit worried that we won't be because of that bloody loss of DR. Oh God. God. Oh. Oh, it's so hot in here. Right. 3 minutes and then we'll be jumping in to see if we've got into... I hope we're in top because I really... Otherwise, yeah, be a bit gutted because we need to boost. We need to get this DR back sorted on this account. We might need to do a bit of DR grinding tomorrow if like pick a good race in the... Oh no, in the evening we'll be doing the GT Sprint race, won't we? Oh well, yeah, we won't be. What race is it tomorrow for the sprint? Let's have a little look on here and see. That's round Spa. Oh shit. Lexus at Spa is not the best. That sucks. I don't really like the Lexus at Spa. I might I'll give it a test, but I might use the Spa one as the I did when I tried the Lexus. I might be, if I change the setup, I might be able to get it working okay, actually. Can probably get it working reasonable there. Yeah, I had a little look just to see what was going on. And when I had a look, Sander, like, it's great that they've done that race. However, when I had a little look at someone who was streaming it, there was like... it was like 6-second gap to the car behind, 8 seconds to the car in front, and then the leaders were like 20 seconds ahead, and they were separated by like 4 or 5 seconds, and then there was just no racing going on. That's what I've always said about the long. Like, I think for a daily race C, the maximum length should be 30 minutes. Anything over 30 starts getting. If you had more cars on track on Daily C, you could do longer races, but with 16 cars, anything over 30 minutes starts getting very boring, I think. I mean, it's not... People will probably, oh, you're just saying that because you're not playing it. But I literally said these exact words about multiple races in the past, like the Silverstone, the Suzuka race. There was a race at Suzuka that was like 40-odd minutes. And it was just too long for a daily race because... The level of competition isn't as close normally in dailies, and it just felt very it felt lonely on the track. Like, I think for a daily 25 to 26 minute race, 25 to 30 minutes should be like the longest you do on a daily race on Gran Turismo, and that would be the sweet spot. I think if you add multiple tires or strategy in there as well, like. When you've got a 30-minute race with like 3 different tires, that is always fun on Gran Turismo. And I don't think they've still, as far as I know, unless they've done it since I've been gone, I don't think they've ever ran a daily race at 30 minutes with all 3 tires. It's like, you know, it would work, but they don't seem to do it. The thing they could do as well, if they have a race of like, say they do a race of 30 minutes, you could have like a 10-minute qualifying instead of time trial. They could change it to a qualifying session. Do like 8 to 10, like an 8-minute qualifying, like a little 1 minute 50 or 2 minutes to practice. and then do 8-minute quali, and then you have your little like 1 minute in between the race, and then go into the race for 30 minutes, and then have the race every hour. And by the time the race is finished, you'd have like a 10-minute break, which is perfect. A little 10 minutes just to chill out, you know, while you wait for the next one. Boom. Good daily race. But yeah, a 40-minute race, 50-minute race on Gran Turismo, 16 cars with no multiclass, it just becomes a little bit lonely, in my view. And that, I've said this for years, so it's a shame, because Gran Turismo 7, if they could get 30 cars on grid, that'd be good fun. It'd be good fun with 30 cars, but it's all a little bit lonely. We are in Split 1, thankfully. But yeah, with 16 cars, it just gets a little bit lonely, doesn't it? Right, let's load that one up. We're going to be very low ranking here, aren't we? Rank 30. Oh, actually, this isn't as busy, chat. That's a shame. This isn't as stacked as last time. I think it was more stacked. This will be less points. So, to be honest with you, we're not going to improve. We're just racing this for fun, because we're not going to improve our points in this. Because we got an okay position last time, and I think we got like 304 points. I think it was like 304 points. We're not going to get 300 points out of this lobby. There's too many quick GT3s at the front. So unless there is an absolute murder that happens on lap 1 and they just take out all the gold drivers and LMP3 goes on a rampage. You're right, Brant. How are you, mate? Right. I've got the setup ready. We'll get the go setup on in a minute. Qualifying's like 12 minutes. Oh, yeah, 12 minutes. So we'll just go straight out and try and get a lap done, and then chill. Well, we can't win in these lobbies, Blades of Steel. This isn't... Like, you're looking at some of the quickest drivers on the game in here. Like, we ain't challenging for wins in these lobbies. It's like, imagine, it'd be like me trying to get a win in the GT World Series live final against Killian, Mikhail Azal, Gallo. It's not going to happen. So these are all like very quick drivers. You got like Gold 2 drivers at the front here. I mean, there's nothing about attitude, Blades of Steel. I just know my ability, and my ability, especially at this track. In the wet, we're not too bad, but in the dry, I don't have the ability to get the tires warmed up. I struggle, so I just know what my ability level is, and it's not as quick as the likes of that Escoria and other drivers that are in this. So I just know my place. I literally know my place. It's called realistic behavior, instead of trying to like big yourself up to something that you're not, because I just know how fast I am. Right, we got the setup on. Everything's ready. Qualifying will be starting. Let's go to track. What I need to do though is get the Go setup overlays launched for me, and then we go. Let's burn the brakes. Well, honestly, Blades of Steel, there's about 9 drivers ahead of us that we have no chance of keeping within race pace. So I just want to have fun with these races anyway. Just have fun. We've already got good points, so we're ranked 30, so the expectations are not high. My wet pace isn't terrible. My wet pace is not terrible at all, but the dry pace when it goes from wet to dry is not great. We actually had better wet pace on this race than we did dry, didn't we? We're more relatable anyway, being in midfield. We're more relatable. Yeah, it was a good race, that, wasn't it, Bram? The start of that was crazy as well. Ooh, it's still not got the temperatures in the rear there. I tried to accelerate a bit too much. Took it a bit easy there while we're just getting the tyre temps up. Oh, shite. Messed that up. Didn't have the bite off the front. Oh, bollocks. Oh, it doesn't really matter anyway. This lap doesn't matter because the tyres aren't really warmed up yet anyway. No harm done. Still got 4 more laps. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot about braking there. Would help. Bargain, Pio. I'm sure you'll get one, Pio. I'll put you down for 2 pre-orders, Pio. Shut up, Pio, you little tit. Oh, that was shy. Oh, no! No! I did a good first sector then as well. Fuck's sake. Oh, well. Mess this lap up. Right, 3 more laps to go, chat. Three more laps to pleb it. That was not a good lap at all. Come on. Let's go again. Come on, need a good lap in. We need a good lap, because that is a shocking lap we've just done. Did it not count that lap? I don't get... What? Oh, shit. I thought that lap counted. Slow again. That was slower than the lap I did before. Damn. Oh, I didn't get it in again. Who's ready for a last to starting at the back here by the looks of it? Oh my god, what am I doing? Right, let me just settle down here because I've only got 2 laps and I don't know what I'm doing. I for some reason just lost. I was doing all right before and now just got a massive skill issue now. This is a championship race. We don't do we race from the front on this. This is the champ race, this one. Although we probably will be racing from the back. Come on. I've got 2 laps to try and get in here. Have I got enough fuel for... I think I've just about got enough fuel for 2 laps. Just about, I think. Well, it feels like my tyres are overheating a bit or something, because that's weird. That understeered. Why is it snapping? I think I've missed out on the best lap with these tyres, you know. I think that last lap would have been the best lap. Need to try and get a lap in, maybe, just so we're not last. That was slow. That was slow. Might break a bit early just so that we don't take any risks here. Just play it safe. Just got to play it safe to get a lap in, really. Oh, I've just got no brakes. What the hell? No brakes at all there. It's a shame. That probably lost me a few temps. Maybe 2-3 temps at least gone there. Yeah, not good. See if we can improve it though. Better. Have I got enough fuel here though? Do I need to do a bit of coasting to try and make this? I won't rev it out too much. Use third there instead of second. Try and save a bit of fuel. Right, get the braking done right here. I've not got much fuel. I'm gonna run out. No.
That time was a
Oof.
55.32.
It puts us into P6. That's not too bad, is it? Not too bad. We'll take that. We will take that, definitely. Ooh. We'll take it, chat. It's not terrible, not great, but not terrible. I have got a headache. I swear, this is. We're using the wet setup, aren't we? We got the. We're gonna need to lower the fuel ratio for the pit stop. So at the pit stop, we go down to 0.84 or 5. I think 0.85 maybe. I'll try, and then I don't know how much fuel we'll be putting in. Don't know. I kind of need a wee, but I'll hold it in. Are we still in the same position? Right, we're still in P6. That's not too bad. Not too bad at the moment. Down to P7. Someone's improved. Oh, this guy's gone pole. In the McLaren. McLaren into pole. Oof.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Now, the problem we have, chat, the problem I have here is when it dries out, I hope it rains for as long as possible in this one. I hope it rains for as long as possible. No, the race is wet, mate. The race starts raining. It's wet at the start. It's not a dry race at the start. All right, let's go to track anyway. Let me get my Go setup ready. Preview, launch. Back to that. Oh, we just play it sensible. We need to fuel save, and we also need to figure out. I mean, I have got these brake vents on more, so I don't know how that's going to behave. We've got it because I want it to warm up the tires quicker when it dries out. I don't know if it'll be a good move or a bad move. We'll find out. Just got to experiment. Experimentation. Right, we can leave that on because I've got all the other information. Okay, now. Actually, do I need to put the I hate, do you know what I hate at the start here? This bloody rolling start. It's so annoying. It's the most annoying one of the most annoying rolling starts because you literally have to floor it to avoid being about a mile behind.
Lab has started.
I've got a really, like, tight headache. It feels like tension. It's obviously the heat, isn't it? Like, look at that. Look how bogged this is at the start. Like, how the hell are you supposed to get a good start here?
Green flag, green flag.
It's so bogged, this the rolling start. Alright, let's get it back to that. This is going to be possible chaos here. Can't see. Can't see anything. I've got damage on the front, but it's not of anything too bad. I've been spun. Mate, come on. That was out of order. Come on. Yeah, well, that's my race over, chat. That's our race over because we need to build the gap up in the wet stage. He spun me. Why? Like, I'm not being funny, but like, it's always me that gets took out, and that wasn't my fault, that one. I'm pretty sure he clipped my rear. No, Kenji, no. We're not bailing this race. We don't want to lose the R, so we have to stay with this, even though we've got damage now. We have 1% aero damage. We have to stay with this race. We can't just bail it. We have to just see what happens. Just annoying because they qualified well, and then I don't know what that LMP3 was doing, but that LMP3, it looks like he shouldn't have been in this lobby. He was just, why was he going so slow? And then I don't know who it was who hit us. No, we won't be pitting it. No, it's not worth pitting. Damage this, like, the damage won't be losing us enough time to pit and repair. Definitely not. 1%, you don't repair unless it's probably like up to like 15-20% probably. So yeah, make sure we put do not repair on that. So yeah, but who was it who hit us though? I think it was a GT3 driver that hit me, wasn't it? I think it was a GT3 driver that hit me. Oh yeah, we won't be getting a good result on this, but we wouldn't have been getting bigger points than what we already had anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We'll just try and have a fun race. That's all we can do, isn't it? Like, we're not going to beat the points we got last week, so it would have been, even with a P6, that probably wouldn't beat the points I got last week. So we'll just have fun with it and see where we can get to. He got hit into us. Okay. Just annoying. Yeah, but it's a traffic issue, Blades are still. It's the problem with having this traffic now. And like, we have got a little bit of damage that might not lose as much, but it's more the traffic that ruins the race for me now here. Like, you're going to lose probably 20 to 30 seconds just with traffic.
Lap 157.04.
Don't really know these drivers as well, so I don't know what they're going to be like. You can already see I'm losing massive amount in the traffic. This is why this is bad, because we're going to lose way over 30 seconds just because of traffic. And that Ford's going to be an absolute bitch to try and overtake, isn't it? I'm losing, yeah, we're probably losing 3 seconds a lap here. More like 3 or 4 seconds a lap being lost. And that's why it ruins your race a bit, but there's nothing we can do. We just gotta just wait for him to bin it because his straight line speed is quite high. Just have to try and get past him there. This is painful. Losing so much time.
Lap 1:57.45.
It kind of just lifted in the middle of the corner, so I had nowhere to go then. Is he struggling in this Ford, maybe? Looks like he's struggling with like grip or something. Again, he was really slow there, really slow. He's wide there. Right, we gained the freebie, but... I need to get ahead of this car, but again, look at the acceleration on the Ford. It just shoots off.
That time was a 1:57.66.
Like, it's holding us up in the corners massively. I need to get my aero sorted for the pit stop as well, don't I? This is frustrating. God, he's so slow there. Why is he braking like that? Oh my God. He's like almost way too early on the brakes. Don't know what we're doing with the tyres yet. I need to get that fuel ratio sorted as well, actually. Oh, mate, I've just been rammed in the rear. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you for that. That's going to make the car probably handle a bit more weird.
Lap 158.06.
Yeah, I've got damage on the rear. That whatever he's just done there, I felt it straight away. It went weird straight away. I bet you it's the diffuser again. I bet you it's the diffuser. Obviously, it won't show on aero, but I bet you it's the diffuser. That's why it's now going to drive weird. Fucking hell. Kind of give up with these races sometimes, you know. They just feel like we always get hit or rammed by someone. It's like always every race. That hit we just got in that final corner, it's definitely done something. It felt weird going onto the straight as well. Yeah, it's going again. The rear's just constantly like spinning and it's sliding. I think we've got some like weird ass aero damage on the back somewhere. See what it feels like on this next lap, but it definitely feels loose on the rear. It's fucking annoying. Really, really frustrating, to be honest with you.
9204.57.
Yeah, this feels weird. It's not even... I don't know what the hell's happened, but after that hit, this car now feels terrible. Yeah, it's going to go every... What the hell? That's aero. That doesn't factor in other stuff that's not a part of your spoiler and that, like. So I think you can get other damage on this game that's not, that it doesn't cover the other parts. From what we've heard from someone else the other day, someone said that that's just your aero damage. It won't cover other parts. But I still don't trust that, because it feels like the diffuser's damaged on the car or something on the rear, because as soon as he hit us, it started to slide on the rear. And it wasn't doing that before. It was driving quite nice before that. But yeah, we're miles behind now. Yeah, but I don't think it's covered on that, on the way that they go set up, cover the aero damage. Apparently they're going to update the damage app, I think. So I don't know what they're going to do to it, but they are going to make a change.
Lap 156.79.
Don't go there, mate. Come on. Why you would think to go on the outside there was a good idea, I do not know. Probably using up too much fuel now.
Lap 157.05.
Alright, let's just get that down anyway. This car's quite slow in front of us. I need to get past, like, he's gonna lose us shitloads. Yeah, he's really slow off that corner as well. Well, this is frustrating.
That time was a 157.63.
And this guy's all over the place. Got a GT3 that's just went off there. Have to do him on the brakes. He's really he brakes really early, so if we can just get a bit of slipstream off him, we should be able to brake way later than him.
Time 1:57.51.
I think he's letting us go. Alright, let's try and catch these back up again. Is it still raining at this phase? Let's just have a little look. Yeah, it's slow rain now. It's not heavy, is it? They're obviously saving a little bit more virtual energy than what I've saved, so I need to push though.
Lap 1:56.46.
That felt weird. Like no grip at all then. Oh shit. At least, I mean, in clean air, we're now in the 55s, but that's not particularly quick.
Time 155.82.
It's a shame because I do think the pace isn't terrible on the wet, like on the wet conditions. So if we wouldn't have got destroyed at the start, I think we would have been able to hang with that group that we were with. I think we would have been able to hang with them. Starting to clear up a bit now, so it's going to start drying up a bit. Shit.
Lap 155.94.
That's a corner cut there for him, isn't it? Shit, that's a corner for me as well. Surely that'll go yellow. Yeah. Not too bad. This car's quite slow. I think we're gonna have to go for a send on this Porsche. Seems to be struggling a bit. It's just that bloody acceleration the Porsche gets. It's gonna dry up now, isn't it? I think the weather says rain, but that's not gonna happen. Ignore that weather because it ain't gonna rain. God, I need to get past. I think it almost looks a little bit wetter than last time we did this, you know.
Lap 155.86.
Right, I can see a bit of a dry line developing. This is where we probably should have saved a bit of fuel because it's not going to be dry. I don't think it'll be dry enough when I pit to go to dry tires. As if he sent it on him there. That was a bit silly by the... That was... That was really silly by the LMP2, wasn't it? Really silly driving. That was really silly. Really, really daft driving by the LMP2, that. Like, why would you just not wait there? Like, just have a bit of patience. Crazy. We're gonna have to keep our tires cool here using the offline for the cooling them down because start doing it now. Got a massive gap up to that next group, haven't we? Has everyone disappeared from the chat? No one's even typed anything in the last 20 minutes. Where is everyone? Come on, let's get the chat going. Abuse Pio, do whatever you want. We need to look after these tires, you know, because I mean, I don't know what we're gonna do here. Like, it's probably gonna be just about dry enough when I need to pit, but I'll probably have to save fuel so I can try and get the 10 more laps in here. Playing golf? What, in real life playing golf? Or playing golf on like a game or something? Can't beat a good game of golf, to be fair. I haven't played golf in ages. But I do enjoy golf. in the sim. Did he just... that LMP2 made me... It's like he looked... I thought he was going to send that. So I was like, I'm going to have to get out of the way because he's going to kill me. And I think he was going to send it as well, which is the crazy part. Alright, we need to get a good lap in here because I keep getting screwed.
5.75.
Oh. No, it's just... It dries up so quick in this race, doesn't it? It's really weird how quick it dries up. Like when you consider the temperatures are only 17 degrees and how quick the track's drying up. Please hold your brakes. I need to figure out what fuel I'm going to need to put in, don't I? And right, we got 7 laps left and we've done 20, so we're going to go to 27. We're going to probably need 22 laps of fuel in.
Time 153.70.
I'll just put 82 in just to make sure. It's going to be dry tires, isn't it? God, 7 laps with dry tires. Oh, I don't. Kind of wish I would have saved more fuel here. There is a dry line, but anywhere off that dry line is death.
That time was a 153.44.
Trying to use a little bit of these wet spots. That went a bit drifty through there then. Messi's got 2 more. He's a beast, isn't he? He is a beast.
That time was a 152.91.
Come on, man. Use your downforce. Use your downforce. So we're going to get 5 more laps here, aren't we, to take it to 27. Then we put 22 in. I think that's enough. I think the percentage I put in should be plenty of fuel. I think. We'll find out. Could definitely change the MTC settings here, couldn't I?
That time was a 152.66.
It's a definite dry line. We're going to have to go dry tyres, aren't I? There is no... I mean, I don't think the track's looking very nice for dry tyre, like round the edge, but you've just got to do it and take a risk, because I can't go to wet tyre, like not change tyres, because there's too long to go and they're the full dry line pretty much. So yeah, this is going to be tricky, really tricky. Should have saved a bit more fuel maybe, but after the start we had multiple issues, didn't we? So kind of didn't have a choice in this one. He's an absolute beast, Messi. Like honestly, easily the greatest player recently. Okay, well there's the freebie. Although he's got a lot more virtual energy than me. Could we maybe get an extra lap? One. Okay, wait there. Probably not. I think three's pushing it because of the fuel. Another track limit then. No. No, Brant. You want to stay as late as possible before you pit here. You don't want to pit early. That'd be a bad move. The track's too wet on the edge. I think it'd be too risky to pit early. We'll go in at the latest possible chance here. If I pit early, we're going to spin because the curbs they're soaked. Come on, man. Go for it. Don't linger. Do you have to let it linger? Well, that was terrible through there. Man, going to the dry tyres here is going to... Not going to be great, is it? Right, one more lap after this. Well, this is going to be a nightmare to get these tyres warmed up. We lost like 30 seconds when we tried to warm up the tyres last time, because obviously the Lexus is a hard car in general. It's really good with tyres, so it doesn't warm them up. That's why it's so good on tyres. So this is going to be a difficult phase now. I have put the brake vents on a little bit, which might help a bit compared to last time. I don't think there's anything else I need to do here. I'll check that fuel actually. I need to just double check that we got the right... think 81 will be enough. I think that's more than enough, but it's going to be what, 22 more laps? Yeah, so we'll just put that in and see how that gets us. All right, this is going to be. Have I got everything else? I've done the aero. Got the new tires on. No, I mean, any positions we gain now is just going to be. We're in P14, so obviously we're not in 13 because someone pitted early. All it is now is just if people bin it, really. I don't think we're going to gain much at this stage now because this is where I struggle. Real struggle. He's put 86 in. Do you know what? I'm going to go a little bit higher then. Why has he put that much in? He is a bit further ahead, but I'll just put a bit more in just in case. Oh, what the... I stopped too early. Oh, my God. Right, shit. What I need to do, though, is go... I can't remember the brake bias that I need on here. We'll leave it like that for now. Lost like 2 seconds there, or at least where I stopped too early. But we're probably going to lose. Last time we lost over 20 seconds in this phase. Just couldn't get any heat. Probably going to happen again, isn't it? Oh my God.
Lap 2, 58.54.
Wow, these tires are freezing. I'm going to burn the brakes in the pit. Just try and get a bit of heat. Oh my God, this pit lane is so wet. Oh my God. This is going to be a nightmare. Oh, there's just no grip. There is no grip. Yeah, how the... This is going to be horrible. Going to lose so much time in this phase. Not that it matters. This race was over pretty much from the first lap, so it doesn't really matter that much, but... You've got to push to get the tyre temp in, but if you push, you run wide. Like, and then you get in the wet spot. Like, again, look, there's just no grip. So that's why should have saved more fuel. We're gonna lose so much during this phase. So much.
Time 2:19.85.
Oh, don't rejoin there, mate. Was we not ahead of that board? I think we were ahead, weren't we? But he obviously saved a bit more virtual energy, and he's put in less than us as well. Right, he's trying to get them tyres warmed up, isn't he? Just feels slow. It just feels really slow. Still not even at 50 degrees. That's where this car is a bitch when it comes to warming tires up. It just takes too long.
That time was a 1:55.69.
But way slower than what he was with the wet tires still. Alright, come on. Just try and be a bit braver. Not enough grip there. I presume these have just changed tyres. That was risky. On the wet part of the track. Le Mans 6 hour, yeah. We'll probably do it. We'll probably do it solo. Hopefully it will have cooled down by the weekend as well with the weather. Oh shit, I've gone too deep. Way too deep. A numpty. I need to get these tyres over 60 on the front.
That time was a 1:54.90.
Brake it really hard and just get the heat into the fronts. What's that? The pit stops are slow? Yeah. They seem to, if you solo, you lose time in the pits, don't you? Why does it do that? Because remember when we did the Paul Ricard race and we were losing time every pit stop? Wonder why it does that. It's a bit annoying. Right, we're actually going a little bit quicker than the wet tyres, but still not anywhere near where we need to be going. That Corvette's got his tyres warmed up way quicker. You're right, Insider, we've had a nightmare. We got took out on lap 1, so just cruising around now. Trying to not lose too much DR. I don't know how much I'll lose with this. Probably a fair bit, though. Yeah. Sucks. Come on, man. He's pitting late, isn't he? Just feels like I cannot get any sort of heat into the tyres when it's a drying track. I was still not at 70. And I've got brake vents on here to try and heat them up quicker. It is coming to me a bit. It's just taking ages to give me grip. Oh no, it's gone. Tried to push too much. Tried to push too much. Shite. Well, that sucks. Yeah, I mean, I put 40% on for the race, but if you go too high, it'll overheat the wet tires. So it's a bit of a bitch, really. Because obviously we'd have had to drive the car with the drying up phase, and if we had too much, it would have burnt out the wets when it was drying up. So just tried to do a compromise, but. These are the conditions where I think the BMW would be good, because it'd get that heat really quickly. The Mercedes and the BMW should work really well with this kind of conditions. All right, let's try and do a better lap this lap. Car behind went a bit wide there. You'll lose half a second or so. Right, the right side, they're hitting 70 now, so the grip should start coming to it a bit. $50. Jeez. So the Lexus should be quite well. That would help the Lexus, but the Lexus isn't the best there. Ford will probably be a decent shout then, because Ford's pretty good on tires as well. Yep, it's getting hotter as well. 90 on Thursday. It's nearly 40 degrees here in the UK. What the hell? Crazy. Still struggling for grip. Shit. Oops. Oh, the Corvette's binned it up ahead, but must have just got on the wet or something on the wet spot on the curb, maybe. Alright, let's push again, see if we can get into the 47s. Should be in the 47s, I'm pretty sure. And tyres are warming up a bit now. It's having confidence you can use the curbs as well, I think. Like, I get nervous using the curbs, but I think you can be a lot more aggressive than what I am being. It's a little bit too much curb. Oh, it looks like the Mercedes has binned it up there as well. Ah, shit in hell. I had to lift again. Well, that was shit.
Lap 148.21.
Surely we can push a bit more. It's that I think it's wetter than last time we did this, you know. I'm sure it was like almost completely dry at the track at this stage last time. Car's catching us up a bit. Another yellow flag. Oh, something's... What's happened there with the GT3? Oh, he's got damage. He's got damage. And I think the car behind's hit... Is that LMP2 or whatever it was? Just killed the car that was behind me. Okay, well, free position, I mean... Up to P13, chat. I mean, worth carrying on. Because we might not lose a massive amount. We might only get one down now with this. Might just be a one down on the DR. It's a shame because we've probably lost, like with the traffic and the spin and then the other spin because of the original spin, probably lost over 40 seconds. 30 to 40 seconds at least. Not sure why you'd try and go. You know that I've got to stay to the right when there's an LMP2 going down the left of me, man. Yellow flag. Something's happened with the GT3s here. Oh, wait there. It's been a fight between these two in front. They've both just binned it, these two GT3s. Maybe they might have a bit of damage. Who knows? Maybe the tyres might have got a bit affected there as well. A 45 is the quickest lap so far. Thought it'd be quicker than that. Right, let's try and see if we can get a clean lap in this time. Let's push a bit. And we might have a bit of traffic coming through. Damn. I don't know why that LMP3 behind tried to do what he just did. Like, if he'd have just waited behind me on the dry line, he'd have been past us by now. Unless he caught a bit of the wet spot, maybe. Didn't trust him there. Just let him go. Right, we got plenty of fuel. Like, we can do 49 if we have to. We've got enough. Probably put a bit too much fuel in, if anything, actually. Alright, that car in front's lost a bit more time again. We're catching P11 a little bit as well here, but could be traffic why he's lost a bit of time though with that P11. Oh, I've gone too wide. You idiot. I've just ruined the lap. Got on the wet spot.
Time 147.27.
I probably could have put more brake vents on because look, I'm still only at 74. But yeah, this is definitely wet. Remember the last race we did? It was fully dry at this stage. Definitely a wetter track this time, isn't it? Got loads of track limits spare, so we're not going to lift there. Alright, try not to pleb this last corner. Use the curb. That's better. Did I have a track? Oh yeah, I had a track limit at the start of that lap, didn't I? Just remembered. Oh, I've gone too wide. Shit. Oh, I can't afford. That's gonna stop me catching them up, isn't it? What a donkey. Kind of want them two to fight a bit. We did lose quite a big chunk on this lap though, so okay, you can use that curb on the inside massively. Right, they're doing 45. We should be in the 45s as well, really. I'm pretty sure there's 45s doable now. He's off. Right, P12. Come on. Yeah, well, I got took out on lap 1, Russell, as usual, so
Lap 146.11.
think at this stage, running the wet setup is where we're gonna lose. Like we're losing a bit because the only thing that we've got different to the wet setup here is the aero. We've lowered the aero a bit. I could actually lower that as well. I forgot about my TC, didn't I? Oops. We'll try 6, 7, 8. See what that's like. Should be a bit quicker. Probably been bogging down a bit in the corners with that TC on too high. Yeah, I wonder if he's got a dry setup on and then just altered the aero at the start, maybe. Don't know. It's hard to tell because I don't know what this damage. We did 44th last time, but the track was a lot drier last time. It was definitely drier than this. Like at this stage now, the track was completely dry last time we did this race.
5.85.
That was a bit slow. Oh no. Ran wide. And I was catching that Mercedes then as well. Shit. Balls.
9146.16.
We've only got, what, 2 or 3 laps to go, so never know. You could lose a bit with traffic, but I think it's going to be unlikely, isn't it? Oh, shit, get off the curb. Oh, God, the car's drifting them. Where did Gamble come from? Gamble's not far behind. How the hell? He was nowhere near him before. What the fuck? Where the fuck did Gamble come from? Gamble must be flying there. No, we're fine on fuel. Only got 2 laps to go after this. It's not going to go 49. Look, you can see it. You can see look, 48.3 So at most, there's only 2 laps. We've got 2.7 laps of fuel. Got loads. Oh, was you not on about the fuel? I thought you were on about the fuel then. I briefly looked and thought you were saying about the fuel. Yeah, we were not used. When it's a wet race, it's a little bit easier on the track limits normally. It's a bit more forgiving, the system, when it's wet, which is understandable, obviously. It's quite good that they do that. I mean, at least we got back to P12. I mean, there was an easy top. I mean, looking at that, we would have been ahead of P9 because we've lost about 30-40 seconds minimum at the start of the race with the spin and then in traffic and then spinning again. So I don't know where we would have been. I reckon we would have been in the top 7 or 8 though. It's a shame. It's a shame. Not much I could do though. We'll have to watch the replay of what happened, but someone said that he got hit into me. So it was nothing deliberate. He just got hit into me, so just more bad luck. Take a weird line then. Started to catch up that Mercedes a bit here as well. Expedition. Let's go. We'll take a P11, chat. Might not lose too much if we hang on. A little bit of luck at the end might save me losing DR. That might have saved me losing DR, that. So that, yeah, that could be the savior. Might not have lost DR because of that. Oh my god, what the fuck? He just went straight on. All right, let's have a little watch of this start anyway. Right. Just see if Siu hit us and what. This was chaos at the start though. Like you couldn't see anything, and there was a slow LMP2 there. Let's just see. Covered the inside there, but then right, I backed out early here, so I was being ultra cautious. I don't know, did he just turn a bit? He could have been a little bit more over to the right there, because look, I'm not far off the outside of the track there, but let's just see the line that he's on. Did he get hit by that car there, though? He might have got hit by him. I'm not sure if this car hits him in the rear. Let's just watch. think maybe just unlucky. Maybe just unlucky, I don't know. Because he can use a lot of the curb here, but... he gets hit there. So he gets hit, so watch. This car hits him and unsettles the car in front, so it's not his fault. Watch. That car hits him there, and it spins him. It's this car, it's this Porsche hits the Corvette, watch. So if you watch, he hits him there. So he hits him there, but then he hits him again there, and it unsettles the rear. And then you see how he goes to the left. See, if you look at the line the Porsche's on, but that's not the Corvette's fault. The Corvette would have been on the line that the Porsche's on, but he got hit by the Porsche, and it's just knocked him over to me. And yeah, just unfortunate. It's just unfortunate, isn't it? Yeah, lap one incident. And I can't blame the Corvette. If I was to blame anyone, I'd say maybe this guy there with the hit. But this guy in front has to brake because he's got a really... this LMP3 slow in front of the Corvette. So he has to brake, look. So he brakes there because this LMP3 is going so slow. And then it just hits us. Just lap one incident, isn't it? Just unlucky. A little bit unlucky, but then that put us right to the back, so... shit happens. Just bad luck, I think, that really. Just trying to see, like, I mean, I feel like we're over to, let's just see. So we're over to the left there at the point of contact. I can't really be any further over to the left, like, and then you can see there we're still over to the left, but he has you can see there. Look at the moment he has. So watch where the contact he gets hit. Look. And he tries to correct it. And then, yeah. Just unlucky. Yeah, he got hit. The Corvette got hit by the Porsche, which unsettled his car. And then, obviously, just unlucky for us. Shit happens. But at least we got back to P11. At least we got back to P11. It's not the end of the world, is it? Not the end of the world. Right. Let's come out of here anyway. We should have we shouldn't have lost the R with that, I don't think. Yeah, we gained DR, chat, so we actually ended up gaining DR even with that. It's not too bad. Not too bad. It's not much, but gain is better than losing after getting that start issue. So the fact we gained even with the lap one incident, it's not too bad. We gained safety as well. I don't know how. There wasn't really much happened after that, though, was there? It was just... it was fairly clean running after that. There was no real incidents. I don't think there was a few little contacts here and there, but nothing too drastic. So how many we got? 273 points. We didn't beat the score we got last. What? Let's have a little look at that again. Want to see something with that result? We got 304 in the first race. I want to see what points to beat that would have needed. Yeah, we wait there. So we weren't going to beat that, chat. We would have had to have got P4, I think. So we would have needed to finish P4 to beat our points from last time. I don't know, Insider. I think you can, but someone said, I think it's true as well that you lose time in the pit lane if you do it as a solo, but I think you can do it as a solo. I might do it on the weekend as a solo. I don't know if it'll be a bit tiring doing 6 hours solo. Yeah, you just have to have a teammate in your team, and then you can do it solo. But yeah. It is what it is. It's not too bad, is it? I mean, we gained the R even with that, so it could have gone better, I suppose. It could have definitely have gone better, but we would never have got P4 out of that race to improve our points anyway. No, you don't have to rate. You can still do it. You can do it solo like we've been doing before. You can still do it solo. You just might lose a little bit of time in the pit lane, though, inside there. So 15 under. What is that on your sim? Is that on the sim? Shuey, have you played that Golf Plus in VR? Have you tried that Golf Plus? What's it like? Has anyone in the chat played Golf Plus in VR? Because loads of reviews say it's pretty good, like just for fun. It's quite a good game for fun. I've never tried it, but apparently it's decent. Oh, I'm sweaty. I'm simulating wide. Well, yeah, they've got loads of courses on there, though, haven't they, Huey? They've got loads, like a lot of courses on there, and it looks pretty good from what I've seen. It looks pretty decent on PC. And obviously, if I do ever buy that VR adapter in the future, I might get it. Possibly. My eyes are so itchy here now. No worries, Damer. See you later, mate. But yeah, I'm off as well anyway. It's too hot. We're not doing any more. It's 9 o'clock. I'm going to go and get my dinner. And chill. You got to work out PSVR 2 game. All right, I'm going to head off as well, chat. Tomorrow morning, we'll do some more of the second account racing. We'll do some more racing from the back on the second account. And then tomorrow evening, I think it's the sprint race, maybe. I don't know whether we're definitely doing it at Spa with the Lexus. I'm not sure yet. We'll wait and see. But thank you for coming. I don't. There's only was it the member milestone today? I think. Yeah, it was just Houdini with the 41 months for this evening. So thank you for that, Houdini. I'll probably see you tomorrow morning, chat. We'll go again with racing from the back on that alternative account. So enjoy the rest of your day. Have fun. Enjoy whatever you're up to. And I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye.